Henry, can you stop eating? This is your show.
Oh, sorry guys.
Sorry guys.
Yeah, no, he wants
You
to,
guys
he
share
wants to
it?
do something as a joke. I don't know.
What are you doing?
It is tempting. I haven't eaten it today, so I'm eating.
Yeah.
To be fair, actually, I'd rather you held the microphone for Henry, so he's not like fiddling with it.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
You've got a good point there.
Mate, last time when he was unscrewing the microphone, I was like, oh my god.
100% there's something wrong with me.
I mean, to be fair, the last time you did actually hold it that way as well. You were literally.
Oh
holding it
yeah,
right there.
last week, wasn't
Who
it?
am I? Hi guys.
You were sitting over the side like this, and I'm like,
Welcome to the Blue Podcast.
Almost, mate. It wasn't a blue podcast, though, was it?
What was
No, it was the last time, I think. It was. It was purple. It was purple.
Do you know what it was?
Oh, we're talking about specific shows, aren't we? I just did
It
did
was
one
purple
for,
show
like,
then.
On the
general
last
general.
We can't hear you right now. You ain't got a
Sorry.
microphone.
Sorry, I thought it
Chew,
would take
chew, num.
Num,
so
num.
good.
professionalism.
Professionalism was so
Conversation
good.
making me want to be numb.
chew, num, num. Teaching a kid how to eat.
So what you do is you now swallow the food.
Chew,
Wow. Guys, you notice he actually only did 2 fingers there, so he's not actually swearing.
Wow.
He's learning.
Yeah.
I have to, it's a problem. But last shoot,
No,
Can't hear
Mike.
you still, buddy. Still can't hear you.
You're gonna have to grab it.
you're going to...
Just don't unscrew it, yeah?
Chew, num, num.
He's trying not to bite.
No, on the last shoot, I haven't forgot what my point was now. On the last crew shoot where I was fiddling around with the mic and stuff. It wasn't a Blue Podcast. It was a purple show. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Blue Podcast Network. Yeah, that was good.
That was
wasn't
good.
it? That
Every
was
time
good.
it's good until you say it's good. That's what ruins it. If you just continue the fluidity, it's fine. But until you go, yeah, that was good. It's like
I have to be able to appreciate my own work. You see.
Okay.
I'm that kind of guy. But welcome back, everybody. This is another Purple Show. Guess what? It's another international break. See how I didn't swear there?
Well done.
I now have a job,
Mate, you
so
gotta
I
stop
can't swear
pointing
anymore.
it out.
That's my point. Yeah.
I need to be more professional and less getting myself cancelled and ruining my career.
Says the guy still in an Inter Miami hat. I fluff that.
Miami Heat.
Miami Heat as well. He bought it twice.
I am going to
Bought
get
it.
myself a nice hat with my new club on it, but I won't. I need to get that sorted.
Well, maybe one day there might be a Blue Podcast hat.
If you put one on the market, I will buy it.
Yeah,
and
there
to tell
will
you
be.
what, I reckon if you put one on the market, you guys will buy it as well. Hopefully, you can visit our shop. There'll be a link down below to
not-
buy some of our merch.
No, it's all right for now. We're working on it.
There is you might want to save your money and give it a little bit of time. We are working on a rebrand, but we already had a rebrand last year. It still looks
It
pretty
still looks great.
swish. Dan's done some great designs on there. If you want to check out limited edition,
Yes,
they will be coming
they'll
off.
be coming off eventually.
When
So if
we
you
get
buy
these
them
on.
now, then you
You
never
might
know
be the
down the
only one
line
who's
they could be
got
worth a little bit of money.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to buy one.
Yep.
I'm gonna do as well. To be fair.
Also, you know,
Oh my voice! I don't know what happened there.
it's December. It'd be a great Christmas present for any viewers. You know, get it in time
Yeah.
for Christmas.
This
Yes.
guy knows what he's talking about.
He does.
But what he's talking about isn't the Serie A because there were no Serie A games.
No.
There were not. It was the Nations League, which is annoying because Serie A is probably the most competitive league at the moment. There is actually 2 points from 6th to 1st from Juve to league leaders Napoli. But what wasn't as entertaining was Italy losing to France 3-1. Well, for me it was because I'm French. But
Why do I keep inviting you back on this show? I don't.
look at your host don't show up.
At Dan.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, Dan's not here. Dan's away again.
He's
But inconsistent 2 matches. They beat Belgium and then they lose to France, which is Italy are kind of on their thing where they win about 5 games, then they'll lose 1. So it's not that bad. But I mean, it's the Nations League. They should really focus on qualifying for a World Cup for once. But
I mean, on the point of beating Belgium, I think anyone could do that at this moment. I know we'll probably speak about it a bit
Belgium
later. but
wasted country.
was Hazard
potential-wise.
not carrying them?
But
No.
they still have the
They,
players.
they had a
like-
good team at one point with that. Was it 2018 World Cup? They had a good team, and then
The Spurs centre backs.
Yeah, I mean,
Lukaku,
everyone
Hazard,
kind of just-
De Bruyne, Carrasco.
Other Hazard.
Other Hazard.
Yeah.
Meunier.
Coutinho.
They had,
Axel Witsel.
I was going to
from
say
the
that.
name.
Yeah, they had a good team.
Raja Nainggolan at home.
Yeah, no, they had a good team. I think they're just all the players are kind of retired now, pretty much, or like getting on, not going to get into the national team, and the kind of people coming up aren't as good. There's just not as good quality.
You got Doku, who's not bad. I think
50-50. Lukebaka, 50-50.
Vermeeren, I can't.
Vermeeren's good, 20 years old. He
He's
shouldn't be
got
carrying an
potential.
international team at 20 years old.
No. Wout Fass.
No.
piss poor.
There's one.
To quote.
Who's the goalkeeper? Oh, it's Courtois.
Yeah, Courtois when he's not
There is
injured.
some quality. So, but it's
Surprised Lukaku didn't get called up unless he's injured. But
I think he must be injured. He must.
Well, Serie A correspondent is Lukaku injured.
Oh no.
oh, we love it. Here.
All right, where do you want to kick us off, Henry? We've already done Belgium, France.
Yes. Well, why don't we? Obviously, you've spoken about Belgium, France. You've talked about Italy.
Yes.
Let's just go around our countries and go from there. And if there are any other big nations, we can, I guess, talk about them.
Yeah.
We really have to. Go on. But you sat there, Lloyd, and not saying much.
No, not saying a lot, but I will now. So
Unfortunately.
yeah. Oh, okay. Wow.
That was
Wow.
unnecessary.
Well, shall I give the mic back to Liam then?
Yeah, go on, do it.
Yeah, no. Right, anyway, Spain, back-to-back wins in their UEFA Nations League group. They had Denmark, Serbia and Switzerland, and they ended up winning 5 and drawing 1. But in the 2 games in this international break, they beat Denmark 2-1 away from home. Jose Perez starting up top and getting a goal and an assist. So,
Yeah. Purple Patch Perez.
I mean, this season though, 7 goals in 9 La Liga matches. This man is firing for
he playing as a
Villarreal.
striker
He's
or
playing
is
as
he?
a striker, yeah, in a front 2 for them at the moment. So he is
They
on
must
form.
be desperate, Jesus.
And then in the other game, a 93rd minute penalty from Zaragoza won a 5-goal thriller against Switzerland. Also, Brian Hill, I believe it was, getting on the score sheet. I'm not sure if he's ever scored for Spain before. That might be his first goal for the international.
I think you're right. I think
it
he
is.
scored.
Yeah, that is his first goal. Yeah, so a special moment for him. And yeah, they are just good. I mean, you saw the way that they ended up playing in the Euros. You know, obviously winning the competition. Were they really anyone's favourites before that? Probably not.
I'd say after the first couple games.
Yeah,
People,
but
yeah.
People knew early, but before the tournament, if you're
Before
going
the
into the
tournament.
tournament, they were nowhere near.
I think it was
Yeah.
definitely France, England as the top 2.
I want to say they were like
Germany as well were
fifth or
heavily
sixth on the
favourites.
bookies, so they were really quite like not underdogs, but someone that you wouldn't expect to.
They kind
Probably-
of slept on.
And
Yeah,
nobody
that's the
thought
thing. Spanish team
Yamal
slept on.
would smash it the way he did. And
No.
no one thought Williams. We knew Williams was good. We never knew he was that good.
Of course. As I
Yeah.
say, I do think the Spanish team was slept on though, because you look at that team, you look at it now, look back at it and go, they had brilliant players.
Yeah.
I think just people didn't expect them to kind of hit the potential
No.
that they did already. Same with Dani Olmo.
Yeah.
We knew he was a good player, but played like incredibly throughout that whole tournament.
Well,
So-
exactly. It's
Well,
like
no, but he didn't know because we forget he didn't start the first few games.
Yeah, but when he played, he was brilliant. That
Yeah, when he
doesn't,
played,
that
he
doesn't
came
change
on.
the fact that he was good. So just because
Yeah.
he didn't start doesn't mean he didn't come on, make an impact, and play well. And he did throughout.
Yeah.
But
pretty
his,
much-
his impact, he did a little bit, but his main impact was when he started to start.
yeah, but when
in the
he
back
played,
half
he
of
was
the
still
game.
good. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Well, I mean, it's like Fabian Ruiz. We knew
Yeah.
that he was a decent player at PSG, but the performances that he put in on the international stage in that tournament were incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, he was
Agreed.
unbelievable. Absolutely brilliant.
I think so. Where's he gone now? He's kind of seemed to have fallen off the face of the earth, hasn't he?
Back at PSG.
Yeah, and then
Back
just
in
fallen
phase.
off.
Mikel Merino as well, another one who
Yeah.
I think joined Arsenal now.
Yeah.
He had
He
a
was injured,
great
though.
tournament.
He was injured.
No, I know he got injured afterwards, but he had a good tournament when
But
he
they are
played.
going to struggle to get back in the squad now because for some reason, I am going to kill you. For some reason, Barcelona have just come out of nowhere with 5, 6, 7, 8 academy Spanish graduates who are all incredible, and a bunch of them are midfielders. So I think Casado started this
Yeah.
week. You got Bernal, who's now injured, but he will be back. You got Gavi's back from injury now.
Yeah. Pedri plays as well.
Pedri's now back on good
he,
form.
he missed a penalty in one of the games, but
Well, that's a bit shit. Then.
They won
Gone.
both, so
Get him
it's
gone.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying, though. It's going to be quite competitive for places now. It's not going to be as simple as it's Fabian Ruiz and
No,
Mikel
no, no,
Merino.
Spain are great at producing youth.
Oh,
Like,
100%.
young players are incredible. Even look
Yeah.
at the likes of Yamal. Like,
Yeah.
look at what not just what he did in the tournament, what he's gone on to do for Barcelona just this season.
Yeah.
Is ridiculous.
It does help to have 2 of the best academies in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fair.
La Masia is incredible.
Academies are the backbone on which great nations are built. The reason why Belgium had that tournament that they did back in 2016 and all that is because of the work of the Anderlecht Academy and their academy system. There's a great podcast that Football Daily did a number of years ago on the best academies, and you speak about obviously Ajax, you speak about Real Madrid, Barcelona, Carrington, all that kind of good stuff. But the Anderlecht Academy and their project. Do you remember we had that house in England where we got a bunch of young footballers? Tom, you might know this. They had the similar thing, and you look at Lukaku came through that academy system.
Yeah.
You look at Lukaku brothers. You look at Januzaj. Remember Januzaj?
Tielemans
came from there as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
The only person who didn't was Hazard, but that was a bit of a they're more.
Yeah,
they're
yeah, but he was just
in
generational.
France.
Yeah,
He's
well,
generational,
exactly. He was in France, but
Yeah.
Lille with a good academy anyway. So.
On
Sporting being another one.
on Spain as well, though, they've won 5 out of 6 since the England game as well. So I mean, it's not like they're exactly slowing down
No,
in how they're playing.
Yeah.
So you would be thinking they're just gonna.
I think
The thing is
Rangers
that
are
they've
right to the
got-
challenge.
But their potential, because how young that team was that won the Euros, that World Cup team could be bloody brilliant.
So
Yeah.
It
this
could
is
be
the
brilliant
one
for
thing I
years
wanted
as
to
well.
Do
point
you think
out.
their potential could weigh them down in the future, like
Yeah.
underachievers?
Well, I mean, you've got like this is the big thing about having young players, you know, like Lamine Yamal. Like you look at Ansu Fati, the amount of pressure he was under. I don't think Lamine Yamal's going to have the same career as Ansu Fati, but you know, that's 2 more years of high pressure on a young kid, who I think will be fine. But we've seen it before when someone's under that much pressure at that age.
If you look at Endrick,
Yeah.
he's hit a lot. What I would say though, the one thing I would say is I'd like to see the Spanish team as it is now face up against, you know, Argentina
Yeah.
or, you know, an African country, a South American country, North American country. So I think it's very easy to go, yeah, they won the Euros. They haven't lost yet to a European team since kind of this young team. Coming up against an African side is completely different. You have to
When's-
focus on completely different football.
When's
I
the
think.
Super Copper?
I think that'll be probably middle of next year, I think, give
Yeah.
or take.
Because then
But-
they'll get a chance to play Messi and his
Yeah,
Argentina
I am-
side.
Yeah.
I understand that. I just think one game's not enough. And that's South America. I understand. But, you know, get them to come up against Morocco, one of the best African nations at the moment, or come up against, you know,
Ivory
even,
Coast.
Yeah, or like
Step
look at
ahead.
like you know, maybe not USA, but yeah, or like Mexico or Canada, or like, you know, there's a lot of other countries that play different style of football that could, you know, we could find out that break them down from that. I think it's very easy playing European nations again and again, and this is the issue with South America. I think a lot of countries won't develop because of the lack of playing against other nations. It just doesn't seem to happen
Yeah.
unless it's before like a massive tournament.
I mean, something else is that this was a lot of the Spain's team's first big international tournament. So I think next year, not in the World Cup, not next year, but I think you'll get a more mature side who could probably play against all the other strategies, and they're going to be more matured, more experienced, a better head on their shoulders. So I think they could really come in for like a good stretch in this World Cup. And I think with all the pressure gone from winning the Euros, without having to prove themselves, because people know they're like a big team now, and being more aged, a lot of the players will be around 20 to 25. I think there'll be a lot,
It's a
a
fair
lot
point
of a
you made.
contender.
Yeah.
But you are right. What was the last time that Spain lost? Was it Colombia? It was Colombia, wasn't it?
Colombia, which
Yeah.
was fairly recently actually. It was
Yeah.
the beginning of this year, give or like
But-
kind of March this year.
Face the South American team.
That's my point. You
Yeah,
know, when they come
I
up
rate
against
it.
when they come up against Brazil as well, they drew 3-3. It was a great game, and I think it was. If you watch it, it's very different style of play than you play against the likes of England, Portugal, Italy. You know, you kind of get in the same kind of like fluidity of football. Come up against these kind of nations. Imagine them coming up against a team like South Korea.
Yeah.
South Korea play fast-paced football that Spain probably won't be used to. And I think that could undo them. So I think it will be interesting seeing that. I understand the Nations League, but I do want to see
No,
countries come
I
up
want
against
us to
people
bin
other
off the
places.
Nations League as the
Yeah.
next available opportunity.
But sticking on Southeast Asia, who won yesterday?
I don't know. I was working.
Indonesia
Well,
Indonesia.
played
Oh,
brilliantly.
really? Did they win?
Sorry, yeah,
Did
we
they
are
win
going to
again?
talk
They
about
beat
that.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
They
and-
played brilliantly as well.
They
Yeah.
beat Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
That's impressive. That's really
Rangers played
impressive.
Well, we had a Dutch player as well.
Yeah.
He was born in the Netherlands. No, he was born in Finland, but he played brilliantly.
Did
The
our
team
guy
did
play,
really
or
well.
was he
Wow.
in the team at all? Did our guy play?
Who's our guy?
The guy that Dan's named after,
Oh, what's his name again?
Elkin Baggett.
Elkin Baggett did not play.
Is he on the bench?
Was he on the bench? No idea.
Well, whoever is the Indonesian manager, sort it out, mate. You win more games. If
No,
you play
but-
No, I think he's doing a pretty good job.
I mean, they did well to beat.
But Ferdinand, who's called the Brace, plays for Oxford United.
Yeah.
He does indeed.
So
second
and he's
biggest-
from centre mid as
Second
well.
best club in Oxford.
I'm not sure that's right, but
Well,
you have
no,
to
it
say,
is
you have
right.
to say it.
I had to big up Eastbourne Borough,
Yeah, true.
so you know.
Let's move on to something else.
Yeah, I mean, back
Top
on that
12.
though, that's a massive win for Indonesia.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, they're doing really well in the is it the Asian qualifiers at the moment?
Yeah.
They're doing really well, and if they continue this, they will qualify for the World Cup, which I want to say is their first ever World Cup. They would've
Yeah, I
qualified
don't.
more,
I don't think they have ever qualified before.
But that would be that in itself is an impressive result for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, speaking of impressive,
Before we do that, I've just realised the heating's kicked in, and I'm loving it.
yeah.
Oh, this is much better.
Yeah,
You got- the
we're
heating's not
wearing
been on,
our
it's
tops,
freezing in here.
shirts over our tops.
Yeah.
But
This is
Yeah,
much-
guys.
Why
We
are you
are,
wearing
aren't we?
shorts for? You
Because
know it's cold.
I live here,
no, no, you live
so
here.
I don't need to go outside.
well, you will be later for social media.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But San Marino
Yeah.
promoted,
Oh.
Promoted.
promoted to Group
How the hell has
C?
that happened?
Yeah, they
Yeah, yeah, promoted to Group C, I want to say.
Yeah.
We're
I think
correct.
the only result in their history are all against Liechtenstein.
Yeah, it's their first.
Yeah.
No, it's their first ever away win.
Yeah.
And it's
First
the first
ever
ever time
away
they scored more
win
than 2
in,
goals in a game.
Yeah, and they won 3-1.
Yeah.
And they were 1-0 down. Came back to win 3-1.
Shout out to the San Marino
Yeah.
Twitter fan account.
did you guys see the celebrations throughout
No.
the stadium afterwards? They had like a massive parade in the stadium, put like fireworks and everything. it was quite wholesome, to be honest,
Oh,
because you know I think
parades and fire. That's a good idea. I'm going to nick that from you.
I do think everybody kind of, you know, no matter where you're from, everyone just wants them to do well.
Mm.
But do you think this would now mean that they go up in ranking in FIFA because they have to?
Yeah.
Have to, yeah.
Which means what? Liechtenstein will now be the worst, or one of maybe the. I know that some are like you've got like the CONCACAF islands that don't even qualify for it.
Faroe Islands are going to be
Um,
quite low down.
I was gonna say yeah, but I think Liechtenstein, given that Liechtenstein were one place above them,
Got beaten
I
by the
think
worst team in the world.
It's kind of got to be. It's kind of got to be them. I
Well, it'll be
guess.
interesting to see. It will be interesting to see.
I mean, celebrating a win is something you'd know about as a United fan. But how did Germany go on?
Where the hell did that come from? you realize I put you on these shows. If you want to come back on, you got to be nice to me.
Well, this is a bit of like ego inflating here, like. Like you're letting your head get a bit too
Yeah,
big.
like, flipping love you.
He definitely needs his head to be smaller, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Guys, please.
I mean, I'm surprised you found a cap that fits him.
Behind the camera, they're creasing.
This guy is getting kicked while he is knocked down.
Behind the camera, they are creasing.
Oh, wow.
no.
I mean, I'll see you guys later. I'm off.
Alright, off you go. Oh my lord.
Right, he's never coming back on again, ever.
You,
Banned
need,
from
you
the
need me
show.
for the clips.
Yeah, well, you can do the clips. You're just not going to be on the show.
Viewer
God's
engagement next week goes
sake.
down.
Actually, well, to be fair, thank you to everyone watched the last week's Purple Show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Broke 200 views.
Nice.
really well.
Hopefully that's just on the up.
Start of many.
Yes. I think it might have been because we put Sporting Lisbon in the title.
Yes.
Yeah,
and it may
maybe.
have pissed off
I
quite a few
responded to
Sporting
each
fans. Yeah.
comment in
Well,
Portuguese.
whose
being
fault
like,
is
"We know
that?
it."
You're
Well,
in charge of the Portuguese league. If the
No,
Sporting fans
mate,
getting
mate,
pissed off,
mate.
it's your
Well,
fault.
no,
I'm
who
happy
wrote-
with it. I'm
Yeah.
happy with it.
Yeah.
The interactions were brilliant.
The interactions were brilliant. Whoever wrote the title.
Yeah. Thank you. Who did
wrote
it this
it?
week?
I don't know.
I think it was Lucas.
Lucas.
Thank you,
Lucas.
Lucas.
Yeah.
Yep, we're gonna.
I
get
did have
those.
fun responding to everyone as well. To be fair,
Yeah.
Did anyone respond to you?
Yeah, someone did respond and was a bit annoyed, and I was like, okay.
But yeah, keep commenting, even if we piss you off. It's brilliant.
Don't worry,
for
one of
yeah.
us will respond to you
Yeah,
saying something,
something.
at least. So
Yeah.
If you want to chat to us, best places in the comments.
Exactly
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, Germany.
Yeah,
You
I
feeling
suppose I should
better
talk
now,
about.
you know?
I'm not feeling better now. I'm
Nah.
feeling shit, but
fair enough.
it is what it is. But you know, I didn't lose my cool. I didn't say anything.
He almost
stupid.
stormed off.
I almost.
Yeah, he had a little bit of a hissy fit.
Did a
but-
had a Piers Morgan
I'm
moment.
not, I'm not swearing too much. This is the new calm
It's
Henry.
the new calm Henry.
Wow.
Until United
Let's see how
lose.
long.
This-
I
this
was
is
going
why-
to say. See
This is
next
why we
week.
need Liam on the podcast to really rile you up.
Yeah.
No,
We're going
don't.
to see after next United
Because this
game.
is for my career, so please don't do that. I'm going to start with the amazing game, and then I'll get onto the meh game afterwards. 7-0 win against Bosnia and Herzegovina, who maybe not as good now as they were, but used to have a really strong team. If you look at the Pjanics of the world, Dzeko as well. Yep, that guy who used to play for City, so we don't talk about him.
He's still a
Got
great
a
player.
Bundesliga goalkeeper in Nikola Vajili, who was won goalkeeper of the month a couple of times.
He did well there, to be fair.
But yeah, 7-0. Let's just be honest, Foreign Verts is a joke. We all thought Havertz was that guy when he came through at Bayern Leverkusen. This is the guy.
Nope.
This is the guy. He's ridiculous. He's going to be probably at Real Madrid. Give it a couple of years. Let's be honest. He's that good.
Interesting. He went missing against us in the Champions League, though.
Oh,
I knew that was coming.
Alonso's going to Real Madrid. He's going to bring Wirtz with him, and then you're going to get dictate nil.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. We got Real Madrid soon in the Champions League. So
Right. So yeah, Wirtz was unbelievable. It was I don't know if it's the first game, but Tim Kleidenheist. That is his name. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it badly, but his name is Tim.
Tim Kleidenheist.
Yes.
Where's he play?
Striker for Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Okay.
I'm just going to double check if he's played for Germany before. I don't think he has.
no, he's got
He's
a
played
few.
4 games, but only since October. So this is his first set of games.
Okay.
And this is his first 2 goals for Germany ever, and it's a brace against Bosnia. So not bad.
Nice.
Not bad.
The other game was a bit worse. A 1-1 draw with Hungary.
Fair play, Hungary.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know who else is hungry? Me. Let's go
Yeah.
eat some food. It was a 99th minute penalty for Hungary to equalise
Wow.
from your boy Dominic
Dominic
Szoboszlai.
Szoboszlai. Start scoring for us, please, Sobo. I love you.
But what
See,
I would
is it-
say,
I was going to say, is he? Do you not think he might be a bit of a player who is better in a worse side because he's the talisman?
Yeah.
I don't
He's
know.
playing
Yeah,
left.
but
To be fair, I agree because the first game I watched at Wembley was Hungary-England, where they drew 1-1, and Szoboszlai shone. I then went and watched him when he played, I think it was at Liverpool. Just didn't seem to be able to hit the heights that he did.
No,
at
it's
least
a
in that
very
team.
different system. I think he prefers operating that left half space where he's got a bit more control, can drift wide onto the left. Interestingly, I think it would work a lot better if he was playing a 4-3-3 first of all, and it was a more Salah type on the left rather than Diaz, who does like to come wide a lot. If you had like a pure inside forward like Salah on the left, and Dominic Szoboszlai could kind of operate in that left channel, operating kind of moving into the space he leaves, and have a more defensive left back.
yeah, he's just great though. His defensive work is absolutely unbelievable. Like, as much as I want him to get more goals and assists defensively, he's brilliant. He's so good at tracking back, winning the ball back for us, and yeah, it probably does suit him that he's the main guy.
Yeah.
I think definitely.
What I would say, last point on this, is that they did. This Germany team that played Hungary is their reserves, so they didn't play almost any. Andrik played this one, that played for the first one, and Kimmich was the captain, and I think that's it. Everyone else rotated, so it's a rotated side. Almost got a nice solid 1-0 win, but again, 99th minute.
I'm going to pick up on the Hungary thing because
You're hungry as well. Should we get food
no,
then, yeah?
I'm actually not. But
Nando's?
the
Nando's?
Netherlands beat Hungary 4-0 in the AX Arena. Of course, we had the game was stopped for about 20th minute because of medical emergency throughout the game.
Do we know if that person's okay now?
As far as I know, they're okay at the moment.
That's
so
good to hear.
thoughts go out to them and
Yeah.
everyone involved in that. Back to the game, we ended up having 4 different goal scorers. So Verkhorst, penalty, Gakpo penalty, Dumfries and Koopmeiners.
Dumfries is going on a free transfer.
Mainers, what a player.
Yeah, Koopmeiners is incredible.
He was waiting for his move for a long, long time. I also like how he transitioned because he was a really solid DM, and now he's this creative monster in the 10 role.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming.
I think because for us, I think he plays in, I want to say he plays in the kind of central mid position. Yeah, he plays as that right central midfielder.
Do you play a 4-3-3?
Yeah, so we've got
Okay.
Gravenberch, De Jong, and Reinders in the midfield, and then he came on in the right midfield position.
So for
3-4-3.
Rainers.
Yeah.
3-4-3.
No, it's
Okay.
not. It's 4-3-3.
I was looking at the Hungary side.
Yeah, 4-3-3.
I'm not having a good day today.
Should go to Specsavers.
Weghorst played very well. Did score a penalty at the beginning of the game. Yeah, it was a good run.
Your eyes are bigger than my forehead.
The next game, that's just come out of nowhere. But the next game wasn't as good because it was a 1-1 draw away to Bosnia Herzegovina. With Brian Broby scoring, and honestly, it was just pretty poor performance, to be honest.
It's solid from Bosnia.
Yeah. It's
Do
a
we
good
know who
result
their
for Bosnia.
coach is? Because again, I don't actually know who the coach is. Off the top of my head.
I am not sure.
Is it a Bosnian
actually.
or is it they brought someone in? No.
I'm not sure, but it's only their second point all competition.
Yeah.
So it's not.
This set of pictures they've done already.
That's what I don't understand is how has the team gone and lost 0-0 and then drawn the second game? To
I'm an idiot.
if you look at it,
I thought I was thinking of Hungary. Ignore me.
yeah, no,
Take it back.
because if you look at it, I'm so
I
confused.
can't see who that is, mate.
Germany beat Bosnia, was it 7-0?
Yeah,
Then
that was
Bosnia
it.
went and drew,
Yeah.
and then Hungary went and drew with Germany after losing 4-0.
Yeah.
So it's so kind of like strange, like the results.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I think for the Netherlands, we're pleased with the result. I think we did rotate completely the side
Yes,
against Bosnia. We were winning for majority of the game. But honestly, yeah, it's nothing really to like shout home about, you know.
I don't know who that is actually.
Sergei
Barbares.
Barbares.
Sergi Barbares,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
the manager.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, as I said, there's nothing really to shout home about because, yeah, once again, rotated side.
Yeah.
Shall we talk about another team that also won really well and then drew?
Oh, interesting.
Portugal do that as well.
Portugal won 5-1 against Poland.
Wasn't it Ronaldo's?
Ronaldo scored 2.
Well,
Leao-
Wasn't it like a record number?
Yeah, bicycle kick, nice little bicycle kick.
Oh yeah,
It was
great
very
goal.
nice. Leao and Neto, who were either side of him, also scored. And I was going to do so well there, but I forgot the fourth person. I was doing so well, I didn't want to look. And Bruno Fernandes.
Obviously.
Oh, he's forgettable to be fair.
Neto was playing on his usual right-hand side. Played really well. His goal was really nice. He seems to be finding some form both for international and domestic. Is that right? Is that how you'd say?
I mean, with
Say again.
Mads.
would you say international and domestic?
I think
Club-
that's
Yeah,
correct.
club
yeah,
country.
Yeah,
With-
that's correct.
with-
country.
I was trying to say
black
some
domestic.
different stuff.
Yeah.
Don't doubt yourself.
with Madueke and
Goncalves?
Yeah, there's Gonçalves games. Because I know he's doing well at Sporting. I was wondering if he actually gets in there.
No, because you got Silva, Neves, and Fernandes.
Fair.
So
Yeah,
it's-
never mind.
But he may have played in the. Did he play in the Croatia game?
He
He
might not even got called up, to be fair.
did not.
No, I don't
did
think he
not.
even got called up then.
It was
Wow.
a changed. So yeah, 5-1, pretty comfortable. I'm not sure everyone quite expected. But I mean, I was looking at the Poland side. It's not the same.
No.
It is not the same Poland side we used to know. Best player is probably Matty Cash.
no Lewandowski. Has he retired?
He wouldn't play.
No.
I don't think he's retired. But
Oh, he didn't play.
how many international players took a break?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
So many.
going to say.
But I think
Um,
that's necessary at this point.
Oh, they've got that midfielder. What begins with a Z. I've completely
Oh,
forgotten.
Zielinski.
Zielinski.
Yeah,
Zielinski,
He's the
good.
best player in that team.
I'm wrong as well. Matty Cash didn't even play. So
Oh.
so
They've got Frarowski, who plays for Lens as a wing back. Who else? Milik? Is Milik still there? Is he gone?
Nope.
No, Milik
Nope.
retired last year, I think.
Did he?
Yeah.
I think internationally at least retired.
yeah, so not the best from them.
Was
to
Jan,
be honest.
Jan Bednarek in the team?
No, he wasn't.
No.
Doesn't even get called up for
Oh no,
his country.
Benderek was in the centre of a back three.
I thought so. I
Yeah,
thought so.
yeah.
Kivior was in the left side.
Yeah.
Shout out
The world's
Southampton.
worst centre back.
Sorry, on that quick note, have you seen at Southampton looking at loaning Endrick in January?
Oh, really?
Endrick might go on loan to Southampton in
I
January.
think who
He loves an
Russell,
English.
Russell Martin with Endrick. Oh my word.
He just wants to be Bobby Charlton, boys.
I'm telling you.
Well, I think
he wants to play for one of the most English clubs in Southampton. Flip-flop clubs.
what
Following
I would
Letizier's
say though on
footsteps.
that, out of him and Goulet, whoever gets the loan, I think will do better in their career.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the lack of minutes, they're both doing really well, getting goals or being creative or whatever.
Just lack of minutes.
Yeah.
They need the minutes, and I think if they go to somewhere like Southampton, it's going to be crucial for their
I think they
development.
both need to go out on loan.
Yeah, but they can't. They haven't got the depth.
So
to-
whichever
I was gonna
one-
say, well, one of them's going to play now because Rodrigo's out at least for a bit. One of them.
But I
will at
hope
least step in.
I hope that they do a Bellingham, Mbappe, Vinicius front three rather than playing one of these guys. I think.
We'll speak about it next week, I guess.
Yeah. we will.
But on to the Croatia game at Croatia. Very heavily changed side. Played back three. Vega in the centre of the back
I
three.
saw that.
He's
Yeah.
fucking quality.
He is
He's
good, isn't he?
21 years old as well. Like he does. Just
Where the hell have you pulled this guy from?
He was at Brussels.
No, Basel.
Basel. Yeah, he was at
But
Basel.
what? He's so. I don't get
We were
it.
looking at Calafiori, and then we went, "Sod that! He's going to cost
We're
so
gonna
much
get
more money.
Vega
We're going to get
instead."
Vega instead."
But I don't get where he's come from because also he was like a left mid,
Because he's so young. It's because he's so young.
and
No
now
way.
he's a centre back.
He's 21.
21, yeah.
So when we signed him, he was probably 20.
How do we not know more about this guy if he's this good? I don't know how you've managed to pull him.
It's
Just
they're
from the league, I
they're clearly the higher ups are so they fine comb the underlying stats. And that's how you get Esteval. You've
Yeah.
got who's the club?
Everyone knew
Ivorian.
about Esteval. Esteval was
No. You know about no. Everyone knows about Esteval now. They don't know about how
No.
a season and a half ago we signed him as a pre-signing.
Yeah.
mate. We knew
No.
I disagree.
I
Given
completely
someone
disagree.
from Brazil, I disagree.
Completely disagree. No
I
one
knew
knew
about
In
him.
Brazil, he was known. You know about him from FM. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
But it's still, you're
No,
highly
no,
rated.
no,
You did
I
not. You did not think Esteval was going to be the player
I
he
can't
is
lie
a
to
year
you.
and a half
The
ago.
majority of Chelsea players probably didn't even know who he was anyway.
Yeah.
The fact that he's now top scorer in the Brazilian
It was
league,
halfway
top
through
assist
last
as
We didn't know
well.
he was this. We knew he was a 5-star potential. We didn't know he was going to be this good, this quick.
Mate, I completely
No,
disagree
honestly,
with
if you
If
watched him
knew,
in Brazil, you
bollocks.
would have seen. Absolutely.
I think you're lying. Anyway,
No, I knew.
Um,
Of course, I knew.
then we've got the Ecuadorian
Paez.
Paez as well. Underlying stats, he was 16 years old when we
Incredible.
signed him as well.
Yeah,
And then obviously Vega.
that did
and-
come out of nowhere. That you signed him, and then everyone knew who was World Cup.
Yes.
So that one, yes.
It's been the same with both. We've signed him,
now,
and
but-
then everyone's now, oh, who's this guy?
Yeah.
And then they see.
No, I agree.
That's great.
But yeah, Felix was the best outfield player for Portugal. Didn't get on the score sheet or anything, but hey ho.
Obviously we all thought he was going to be this next best in the world, like really, really, really good. How good actually is he now that
He's only 25 still.
I know he is, but at this point in his
He gets-
career, given how high we rated him, we would have expected him to be a bit
But there's
better,
so
maybe.
many players that we like highly like. Remember like Iniacho when he was at City. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
there's so many players that we like see flashes of like for a good 2 seasons, and we're like because they're young. But if an older player had them good 2 seasons, like what happens sometimes, you're not like they're the best in the world. It's just the age that makes them
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
And then they have
I-
so
I-
much.
I-
talent.
Eric- Felix is
Eric
25.
Choupo-Moting comes to mind.
Oh, yeah.
He's still got time, and he's playing in a very exciting Chelsea side. He's playing every week.
Is he playing every week now?
He plays every week because of the amount of competitions we're in.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
He plays every week.
He's quality as
Sometimes
well.
comes off the bench as well in Premier League games. I can see there being a game, maybe against like a Southampton type, where he may rest Palmer and put Felix and Nkunku in like a attacking 8s with Caicedo behind them.
Yeah.
I
Because
can see
the
that
thing is,
happening.
he can play up front. He can play in that kind of 10 position.
And
He
he
can
can play
even
out
play
wide.
out wide. He is kind of, if you want like a striker or like a forward, if you look at like Griezmann where he can play in those positions, he is the exact same, and that's why they both did so well at Atletico, because they can both interchange playing on either side, out wide, or even kind of as a midfield
And he
attacking.
did score the only goal for Portugal that game. But Jose Sarr got man of the match. So maybe that maybe speaks a bit more volumes.
Are
Yeah.
Croatia
Game.
still good? Who have they still got?
So,
Modric is still in that team.
yeah.
Is he still playing?
Yep.
Modric is playing
Gvardiol.
Modric and Kovacic as a midfield pair. You can't really complain
But
about
they've no
that.
longer
Yeah.
got Brozovic, right?
Or
No.
Rakitic doesn't
And
play
Rakitic
either.
has been gone for
But they've got
years.
Kramaric still. They've got Perisic.
Perisic is still
They've got
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Livakovic
Livakovic, the
Livakovic,
goalkeeper. Yeah.
and Gvardiol.
Yep.
He scored.
Croatia just
Gvardiol
always.
scored.
so
shot chloride.
this-
They do
Sosa.
also have Shutalo from
Shutalo.
Ajax. And is it Coletta Carr? Is there a centre back?
Yes,
Which is a strange
from
one,
Lyon.
but yeah.
No, I know the name. Schoscher as well as a left back. I think he plays for Stuttgart. Who else have they got?
Kramaric plays as well.
Yeah.
Still.
Have they got as attackers?
They got Matanovic and Baturina. with
Baturina,
Kramaric.
yes,
Yeah.
I know the name.
I do think
Yeah,
their
yeah,
attack
yeah.
is probably the weakest part of that.
I think
team.
Croatia's like always solidly been like a good B level team. Like you play against them, you know you're probably in for a long night, quite hard to break down. Like they're just a team you don't really
They're the Stoke
fancy
of
playing.
international fixtures,
No,
aren't
I
they?
agree. we got them in the World Cup when 1-0 up, and they managed to still score and then beat.
I
us
mean,
on penalties.
they got to a World Cup final 2018. So like,
Yeah, exactly.
But
Mental.
before we move on to the fun and games at the end, I do want us to touch
Games.
on
Fun and games.
fun and games. It is fun and games.
It's not fun and games. It's a serious competition.
Yeah, but
Thank you very. Do not
Jesus
try and
Christ.
set up my segments. Thank you.
No, I'm not. I'm
Just
setting
say
up.
what you want to say.
I'm setting up 6-0 Sweden Azerbaijan.
Oh, do we have to talk about him? Can you not talk about him later?
He will come up later, but I have to touch on the fact that obviously Gyökeres scored 4 goals, scored 2 goals in the game before that as well. But also Kulusevski's having a good season. You know,
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
Scored
talk
2
about
goals as
Kulusevski,
well.
That's better.
he's found a new position in that midfield, which is just much better.
Because
for him.
I think he
He's just not
had
fast
that
enough.
injury and he kind of lost a leg of speed.
I don't
Yeah.
think he really had the pace in the first place.
When he was
No,
at
he
Parma, he had a bit. He was probably a quick, pacey player. But ever since when he went to Juve, he wasn't really that pacey.
Yeah.
No.
Tottenham,
I
no.
do want to point out in this game though that Sweden did have 34 shots, 14 on target. Azerbaijan had 4 shots and 3 on target.
Wow.
They dominated 66% of possession.
yeah.
They like
So it
absolutely.
was Sweden, Azerbaijan. That's the matchup.
Yeah, Sweden
Yeah.
versus Azerbaijan.
Okay.
They
They should
absolutely.
be.
I'm gonna take that into account.
They absolutely. Yeah, but the fact is,
But also, what was the game before?
the game before
Was
for
it
Sweden.
Was it Estonia?
Got it
I
here.
feel like I might be wrong.
Sweden played Slovakia.
Slovakia
Slovakia
beat
beat
them
them 2-1. Jokic
That's a-
scored again.
Scored 2.
scored
the
one,
one, sorry.
and Isak scored the other.
That's a
Also, did you see the offside? There
Scary
was
front
the
three.
worst offside decision
yeah.
in that 6-0. So Isak is a foot offside, but the ball gets passed to someone else, and then the lines are drawn on
Off Isak.
on
Isak, yeah.
and the player who receives the ball was in his own fucking half when he got
no.
passed. Like it was like brainless. Luckily they won the 6-0 anyway.
Imagine
But
that's
it
the only
was-
goal.
Yeah, good thing
Mate.
it didn't matter really.
If that had
God's
happened in an
sake.
important fixture, that would have kicked off.
Absolutely.
Absolutely kicked off.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. So I say no.
But yeah, the fact that Gyökeres has got, was it 5 in 2 games internationally, just on top of what he's done
Yeah.
for like internationally and then for Sporting as well, is ridiculous.
Okay.
I was going to say Sporting Lisbon then.
You're going to let me do my thing now,
No, you
yeah?
do your thing, mate.
Thank you. And on that note, let's move on to the very, very serious and vital competition that we're currently running, called the Blue Podcast Games.
Probably Purple Show.
So you said don't call it games and then
Yeah.
called it games.
I don't know
You
what to
bottled
call
it there.
Purple quiz show.
Purple quiz. No, but it's not even a quiz, though, is it?
It's not a
It's
quiz.
just stuff we should
Part of
really
it, of
sort
course.
out before the podcast.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to think about this, but I've been busy.
Someone's supposed to be the lead host.
Yeah, I am the lead host. I need to think about it. I need to get my producer to sit down with me and talk about it.
You've absolutely bottled it there and then just tried to throw the blame on the producer.
Wow.
That's
No,
poor.
Hang on, wait. No.
That's
Poor
poor.
Lenny.
No. It's a new thing. I haven't told him yet. He's not in trouble. I just now.
You can't have a go at him and then.
I'm not having a go at him. I'm just saying. I mean, he wasn't listening, so I said it again, so he would hear me. You guys have got to relax.
It's just have a go at you whenever we can, honestly.
Yeah, I know. I can tell.
That's what this program is.
So let's load up the current table.
Oh, you got the standings.
We have the standing. So I'm currently bottom alongside our pairing of Lloyd Hassel and Carlos Nashib.
I'm bottom, am I?
You and me are bottom for the month.
For the month.
Yeah, we're both on
How have I frauded this one?
How many points am I on then?
2.
I've got 2 points.
There is no way you're on
I got to
2
be on more
points.
than 2, and
This
I?
is November,
I swear
isn't
you
it?
got like
No,
3
you got
right last
you got
week.
like at least 2 last
You got
week.
3 last, or like 2 last week.
He
I
got
deleted
Vinicius,
them.
and he got at least 1 right in the quiz.
Yeah.
How many did you get in the quiz? How many did you get in the quiz?
I got.
I want to say he got 2.
Because you say you got 0 currently.
Oh, that's why then. You
Right. Well, what you need
We
to
need
do
to
is
redo
go
that.
back
Wait, hang on,
and
hang
have a
on.
look.
VAR that.
Yeah.
We need to VAR that because
How
that
many-
is.
yeah.
He got 3 last week.
Okay.
So you got
So
all 3 1.
Yeah.
So
I think I
that's
do.
so
Don't
that's
try
been
and judge
deleted.
someone else down with you.
Right, hang on.
I
I
got
did.
2 last week. He got 3 last week.
I got 2 as
Someone's
well.
been onto my spreadsheet and been messing with things. You
No,
don't join.
no.
Nah, I'm not hearing
Um,
that. I'm not hearing
It
that.
wasn't me. I'm.
There's
definitely
someone
was
in the
you.
midst.
Can't lie,
messing
Liam
about
looks
with
guilty
the
over
Excel.
there. He looks guilty in that. Sitting
Well,
there.
all I'm saying is that he's next from bottom. So it's me
How
bottom
am I
with 2.
next
You're with 3. You and Dan are on 3.
Yeah.
So
Me and Dan are on 3.
no, him and
No,
Dan.
just like
Dan,
him and Dan
yeah.
as a pairing.
So
I'm dragging
Dan's
it back
fucked.
relegation.
it might be Dan's punishment this week if I can pull my finger out.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah.
Lloyd, you definitely got 3 last week.
Yeah.
Let's talk
He did also just
goalkeepers.
skip the top 2, by the way. Just putting it out
by
there.
the way.
It's us 2, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're not talking about you two.
How many points are we on? I want to know.
Exactly. Exactly.
You all 3 of you are on 5 points now.
Oh wow. Fair.
Okay, cool.
Don't know why that happened. We've had some issues with our spreadsheets. Bear with me. So goalkeeper. Let's just start there. Tom's 1-1 and Jay's 1-1.
Yeah.
So why don't you two go first and second with your goalkeepers?
Okay,
If
right,
you're
you go
actually
first.
prepared this week.
Cool. So mine. I was speaking with Lenny about this. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a shit show, but we've gone for Etienne Wasser. Plays for Groningen, Suriname. Played Canada. Lost 1-0, but did prevent XG of 2.2. Didn't really do anything special, but for Suriname against Canada, that's pretty good. And then no other Eredivisie goalkeeper actually played, or at least started.
So this is your
So
only
that's
option.
literally the only Eredivisie goalkeeper that I could pick. So yeah, says it all.
Cool. Thomas?
Mine is for Ukraine.
Oh.
Trubin had
Ooh,
a
recognise the
combined XG of over the 2 games of 3.2 that he stopped. We're in both games, which finished 1-0. Which for Ukraine, who played... Oh, my brain... so many things to remember. Ukraine... they played Georgia and Albania, and beat Albania 2-1. So, you know what?
That's not
It's not
great
bad.
opponents, to be fair though.
But it's
No, it's not,
not
good opponents.
brilliant.
at all.
But, I mean, for Ukraine, Georgia, how good were they in the Euros?
True.
Yeah.
And Albania.
Albania
They in
were
the
great.
Euros.
Georgia's the
No,
biggest
Albania were
selling point.
well, literally like the
What
shock
was the game
team.
against? What was the
They
score?
were in the group of death
against Georgia. 1-1 against Georgia.
and
one
1-2
against
against
Georgia,
Albania.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, well, look back at it, it's not there.
Yeah.
So my goalkeeper only played one of the 2 games because he got rested for the second game.
He said arrested.
So
Yeah,
I
he
thought he
got-
said arrested. I was like, wait, what? What goalkeeper was that?
No, Gregor Kobel, the British Dortmund goalkeeper,
Yeah.
and the Swiss goalkeeper. It was a 1-1 draw with Serbia, a 1.5 xG that he faced, and he saved a penalty. A Serbian penalty and won his team a point.
Okay.
He was benched for the Spain game where they got spanked. So he doesn't have to be involved in that. So this is good.
Right, my goalkeeper is Carl Hein. He's on loan at Real Valladolid, on loan from Arsenal, and he
I know the name.
he
Yeah.
is the goalkeeper for Estonia. He made 11 saves in one game, and only
Whew.
lost 1-0. By the way,
They still
bearing
lost
in mind.
1-0, but he made
Yeah, he made 11
saves.
saves. And then the other game against Azerbaijan, he kept a clean sheet, 0-0, and made 3 saves.
Who was that first game against? sorry?
Slovakia.
Okay.
So,
That's good for that's
so he
good
got,
opposition.
an
yeah.
8.7 against Slovakia and an 8 against Azerbaijan.
Fair.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Brilliant.
Do we even bother?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
my keeper played the strongest opposition. Thank you. Played Italy. Thank you. Mike Mignon
Oh.
kept a clean sheet against Israel. Obviously 0-0, but he can't do anything about that unless he comes up from a corner. Only concedes 1 against Italy, made 3 saves, and again clearly played the strongest opposition out of any keeper here.
Yeah, fair.
Canada.
I'm
I'm gonna go Lloyd.
going
I'm
Lloyd.
going to go Lloyd.
Yeah, I'm going Lloyd.
Yeah.
Lloyd, do you want a curry favour here?
Let's vote Henry.
Yeah, thank you.
Aw.
I need it.
Cheat.
The point does go to Lloydie Poos. We're going to keep calling
Stop
him
that.
We're going to keep calling him that.
Can we
let's
deduct
move
points?
On, move on
Can we
to our
deduct points for
defender.
that?
Jamie has got a defender point so far this month. He's doing quite well with the positions. And
Not this
then
week. It's a throwaway this week.
Dan got the defender point last week. He won't be getting it this week.
I'm sorry.
Well, actually, no. Let's give you
Hey,
a chance.
let's
Why
give
don't
him a
you go
chance.
first and give you a chance
Yeah.
to do
Yeah,
it?
Dumfries.
Cool. And we move on.
What's
Cool.
the stats?
No, he scored. He was man of the match. He scored and got an assist, and then he got a clean sheet against Hungary.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Right, Lloydie.
He didn't
Lloyd.
get a clean sheet.
Yeah.
It's hungry.
Careful.
Sorry, I just want to point out he didn't get a clean sheet because it was 1-1. So he can't have got a clean sheet.
Well, that's what my notes say. Now, are you going to dispute the notes?
Yes, because I watched the game.
Did you?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you watch the right game?
Yes.
Do you have the right vision? You know where it says 1 for Netherlands? Are you sure you haven't got mirrored vision and you thought, like...
I think I know. I watched the game because I also spoke about it about 20 minutes ago.
I don't remember that.
Shut up, man. Pass the mic on.
I had.
It was 4-0. Yeah. they beat
Yeah,
Hungary.
Yeah, but the other game
We
didn't
were
keep
talking
a
about the
clean
clean
sheet.
sheet against.
I said
Okay, fair enough. I was thinking
Yeah.
of the other game.
Yeah, he's.
No, fair enough.
Liam's right.
Yeah, no, he actually was right. Fair enough. Fair enough. He
Exactly.
actually was
Don't
right.
doubt my boy Liam.
As if you didn't a second ago. I don't want to hear it.
Right, here we go. Antonio Rudiger only played 1 game, 7-0 win against Bosnia, kept a clean sheet and got an assist. So
Fair enough.
that's mine.
Okay, cool. My guy is only 20 years old. The Greek centre-back, Konstantinos Kouliarakis. Yes.
Konstantinos Kouliarakis.
Shut up.
It's not that hard.
I think you've done pretty well there. Henry.
Moved
Well
to
done.
Wolfsburg in the summer from a kind of Greek side. First of all, played against England and obviously got beaten 3-0, but was their best player by rating, was their best defender by a long shot, build up from the back, all that good stuff. I won't go into too much detail. And then got man of the match in a 2-0 win over Finland, also getting the assist for one of the 2 goals.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm going against my notes. I'm going for Nuno Mendes, the left back
Of Portugal.
for Portugal, who got an assist.
Doesn't play in the
against
Portuguese
Poland.
league though.
No, he doesn't. I'm fucking stupid.
You are, yeah, that's
I'm
true.
going for Araujo. Araujo only played 1 game. It was against Croatia. I was trying something there. I was being really stupid.
I love it when I'm on point. Like
Yeah, right centre back. I'm not gonna lie. I don't deserve to win.
Cool. Nice. We won't vote for you then.
Yeah.
Fair. Once again, fairly throwing away.
I
but
was trying to find a different player because I knew I wasn't going to win now.
nah, same. Joro Hartel, most interceptions against the for Netherlands in the Bosnia game. Played pretty well. Yeah, clean sheet in the other game, I realised. But yeah, once again, it's not really too important, to be fair. But yeah,
Nice.
Cool. Who are we all voting for?
I'll let someone else go first this time.
I'm gonna go
I'm
Dan
gonna
and support Liam.
Liam, yeah.
Liam, yeah.
I'm going to Liam.
Kind of.
If you've all gone Liam already,
Yeah.
before I even have a chance to think about. Oh, I guess I have to go Liam as well then, don't I?
Nice.
Liam, who
He's
you
won a
gonna go?
point! Oh, point!
Yes.
Good point.
Dan,
will
you
be-
can't come at him now. He's actually done something.
That's 2 defender points for Dan. He's now in the lead for defenders. Do you know who's in the lead for midfielders though? Lloyd's got both of them.
Yeah, I thought it would be.
Fair.
He is smashing the midfield, but do you smash it today? That's the question.
Jude Bellingham got 2 assists against Republic of Ireland, of course. Got to think about the team, of
I think I
course.
could
Big,
beat them. I could
big,
beat
big,
I thought he
big
was
game.
Brilliant.
He
I
was
thought
really
he was
good. He was
brilliant.
exceptional.
he-
Absolutely everywhere
Yeah,
in that game.
he was.
He's just such a level above every other player on the pitch, it felt like. And against Greece as well, didn't get a goal or an assist, but did end up getting an 8.1.
Yeah.
Most fouled in the game, hit the woodwork twice as well. So he was very unfortunate to not score in that one, and he got a 9 for the game in the
Yeah.
5-0.
Cool. I think I could beat that.
Okay.
Just off one. He did play in the other game, but he only played half an hour. So didn't have any time to really do anything. And again, he was winning up until the 99th minute of that game. Florian Wirtz. We all forget how really good he is. 2 goals and an assist and man of the match against Bosnia. 9.4 average rating, playing off that right-hand side. He also created a big chance as well for somebody else. And was pretty good at the defensive work as well. 6 out of 11 ground duels, 6 recoveries, and 2 out of 2 tackles. So
Cool.
solid all-round.
Mine's
midfielder.
Koku. Doesn't matter. He didn't play well, but he's the only good.
Are you just not going to get any points this week?
No.
No, same.
well,
I'm with you on that.
Relying on the quiz.
Well,
There's always
there's
one reliable.
one person
I mean-
who's Mr. Reliable for me.
Yeah.
And he comes up later, don't you?
Oh,
worry.
yeah, of
Whether or not
course.
he gets the votes, that's the question.
Fuck.
I've gone for Brian Brobby. Plays as a striker for Ajax, but did actually play out wide in our game against Bosnia. Scored the opening goal. Did pretty well, actually, to be fair. A lot of tracking back defensively. Not much kind of, as I said, it was a rotated side. Did well playing out wide, and scored our only goal of the game.
Cool.
I've gone for Coop Miners, who came on against the clean sheet against Hungary.
Clean sheet.
He only played 22 minutes, but he scored and also had a 100% pass rate of 6 out of 6.
That's I never have a clean sheet when I'm hungry.
Fair.
That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
I'm biased.
She's a doctor about
I'm biased. I want to go Liam.
More dinner table, mate. Not like a. What were you thinking of? Anyway,
Oh, no, with you.
Anyway, I'm going to vote for...
wait, hang on. Lloyd hasn't done this yet.
Yes, he
Oh,
has.
He started.
Yes, he has. I'm going to go for Jude Bellingham.
I'm biased. I want to go for the Netherlands guy. Cool Mainers.
This is an objective and fair podcast, and Bellingham was the best player. I'm sorry.
What did you vote for again?
I went for Liam.
I'm going to go Henry.
But I'm going to change that to Lloyd. I was going biased, to be
I'm gonna
fair,
go
but
Henry.
realistically, Koopmeiners shouldn't win.
You going Henry? Okay.
I've gone Henry.
Who you going for?
Yeah, Bellingham, whatever.
I'm
am-
surprised you didn't want to do that.
This
I was
better not
gonna
be a
say.
conspiracy. So who wins it? Lloyd.
Yeah.
3 out of 3.
Not
Bloody
conspiracy. He was just brilliant.
Yeah, but Wirtz
the
was
last
better.
2 weeks has
Wirtz
been
was
just
better.
Junior and Jude Bellingham.
Literally.
Last 2 weeks, just
But
Jude
Wirtz
Bellingham.
Arguably
had
two of the
more
best
of an
players in the
impact.
world.
That's
I
what I'm
think,
saying.
these players are all right, aren't they?
Yeah.
Bellingham and
I
was gonna say-
they're not too bad.
They might be quite
But-
good.
Can't believe no
But
one
Jude
voted.
Bellingham, Jude
Apart from him, no one voted.
But I
Wirtz is a
thought when I watched Jude
disgrace.
Bellingham, I thought he was unbelievable.
I didn't watch the game. I saw the highlights, and even then, he was ridiculous.
Mate,
Wow.
So-
Okay.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Attack,
can't-
defense.
Can't
Yeah.
argue with it.
It was the best
The
I've
only
seen
the
him
thing
and
is,
Kane link up.
that's the difference though, because you watched Bellingham and nobody watched the Germany game.
That's not my first.
Yeah, what do
Oh,
you
well.
expect? Did you
I
watch
got
the
the point.
Did you watch the Germany game?
No.
That's the point.
There
Okay.
we go. All right, move on quickly.
I didn't watch the England game either though. To be
Okay.
fair.
Let's move on.
I'm
I
gonna
was
start
packing.
with the striker,
I'll go next.
Volk
Go at
Weghorst. I'm going Volk Weghorst. Goal against Hungary, created the most chances and most completed runs. For a target forward is kind of strange. You wouldn't really expect that, but
No.
yeah. Also, it's just Volk Weghorst. That's
Yeah.
literally all I've got.
Cool.
Thank you. I've gone for Isaacson. He came on against Spain and scored the only goal. He also had an 86% passing rate. Yeah, that was it basically because they played shit in the next game. But he got a yellow card if that gets anything. Like
No,
Hey,
we do like yellow cards.
he
to be
dies
fair.
for the
I
badge.
love yellow cards. I prefer a red card. but
That's
you
why
know.
you're dressed like one.
That's a good point.
Would you pack it in today? You're not coming back on.
I can't even argue with it, to be fair.
Shut up. You. I'll kick you off as well. All of you can go. Apart from Lloyd. Lloyd's nice. Lloyd's the only person who's staying.
Right, my player is Ayoze Perez, got a goal and an assist against Denmark. Yeah, that's about it, really. I don't really have anything else to say.
Cool. Well, I can beat the rest of you then. I just wonder if I can beat you.
Probably not.
I'm going to go with my boy Tim. Timothy Chalamet, Timothy Kleinheist, whatever his name is. My guy.
Yeah.
I put him forward a couple of weeks ago for.
Chalamet.
He got 3 assists a few weeks ago, so I put him forward for that quiz as well. But scored a brace against Bosnia, his first ever goals for Germany. Shush. I'm going to put my piece out. Only from an XG of 1.02 as well, so he overperformed his XG. Great finish for both goals. Also created a chance. Got into the box 9 times. And it was one of the best defensive people in the air as well, with 2 out of 5 aerial duels. Cool.
So, Gyökeres scored 4 goals
Against who, though?
against Azerbaijan off of an XG of 2. Bear in mind, as you were talking about XGs, and then also scored against Slovakia as they beat them. Isak did get man of the match, but Gyökeres scored as well. Got an 8.4 off of less than a 1 XG as we're going off the XGs. So
Right.
Gyökeres has
5
got my vote.
goals. Who votes?
Please.
Gyökeres.
Gyökeres has got my vote.
Sorry, Henry. It has to happen. 6
The guy
goals.
scored 4 goals. You can't, 5
5
goals
goals.
in 2 games.
5 goals
You
in 2
can't
games.
not. From joined together, the XG
You know,
is still
he
lower.
scored the most goals I think this year as well now.
Yeah.
Lenny, I swear to God, if the quiz is difficult this week, I'm not going to be happy.
Oh, I can't get points from the quiz. It's my quiz.
Okay, fine.
So
Liam, who's your
Well, he's won it.
We know who's voted.
Yeah, exactly.
There's not even a point
I
there.
shouldn't even ask you.
yeah,
Fine,
all right.
fine. He gets the attacker point. You've won all 3 of the attacker points so far. I'm going to put a
Oh
ban
yeah,
on
all 3 have
Gyökeres.
been Gyökeres.
I'm going to put a ban on Gyökeres at some point.
No, didn't I pick someone else once?
Can we ban Bellingham?
No, it's always
Yeah.
been. I think
Let's
the last
not
3 have
ban
been Gyökeres.
Bellingham.
Everyone
Okay.
I think
come
maybe
on.
in a few weeks' time I might ban a player from each
Haha.
section.
Don't ban anyone from.
Don't do
we're
that.
dead. Leave us
You-
alone.
Hang on.
Why are you
You
saying fuck
won
me
a
for?
goalkeeper and a defender.
Because my goalkeeper got an
Henry,
assist and my
Let's
Yeah,
stop
use this.
crying and let's do the purple quiz. You can use that. Use that in the future.
I will use that.
Yeah.
I'm going to use it now.
Yeah.
Well, let's do the purple quiz.
There we
Shut
go.
up. Hands off my show. Let's have the whiteboards, please, everyone.
Yeah, there we go.
Who is the quiz master this week?
Me.
Thank God for that.
Expect no points.
I was going to say, this is where Dan switches off.
Okay.
Remember to make a note of your points so I can write them down. at the
Everyone
end.
feeling ready to rumble?
Yes.
Let's get ready. Let's get ready.
Okay, first question. No multiple choice. How many goals has Gyökeres scored in the Nations League this season?
Is it closest answer wins?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. How many games has there been?
I'm not telling you.
Right.
Don't look at me.
Ooh. Remember to keep track of your scores, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with this.
3, 2, 1. 12, 14.
I went 12.
12, 12. I'm going to give none of you points because it was 9, and I
Oh,
can't give
really?
3 of you closest points.
Yeah,
Okay,
fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
That doesn't help me much. But cool.
In the last match, how many players that started for Portugal play in the Liga Primeira?
Say that again.
How many in the last match? How many players that started for Portugal play in the Primeira Liga?
This is a complete guess, but I feel like it's an educated guess.
All right, everyone ready?
No.
Everybody ready? Everybody ready?
Right,
I got
ready.
too high with it.
3, 2, 1, show.
5.
1-0.
None of you got the point.
Really? How many was it?
It was 1, and because you guys are sharing it, can't give it to you.
So
we were both
close.
1 point
Yeah,
each.
both
Who
one
was it? The
each.
goalkeeper.
It was
Araujo.
it was the player that I mentioned.
Araujo.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
centre back.
Yeah,
Centre
that
back.
was right.
No more than that. Seriously,
man.
after put
Because I thought it would have been Costa who was in goal.
Nope.
all
for, Porto.
Questa as the right
different,
wing back
yeah.
as well.
Anyway, let's move on. Last question. Koku, who I mentioned,
Kochu.
Kochu,
Yep.
whatever his name is, plays for Turkey and Benfica. But what is the name of Benfica's stadium?
Oh, I hate you.
Thank you very much.
The name?
Lenny, I swear to God, you're not doing the questions anymore.
No, these are brilliant.
I'm just going to guess because it's
Thank you very
I'm
much.
pretty sure last week, like, 2 of you got. That's why you 2 got 3, and then I got 2 or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
I have no idea.
Thank you
He
very much.
does.
Portuguese speakers is coming in handy.
Just
gonna
write
guess 'cause
something,
they know
Liam. Just write
Especially because
something.
I've been there. Oh, Leah's just gone. I don't know.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
I might have pulled it.
Stadio
Oh,
di
Stadio! I put Praia. No,
it is Stadio de la Luz.
man.
Aviva
It's
keep naming
Stadio
things, so I
Luis.
thought I'd try.
I knew it was Deleuze. I just didn't
So,
know.
Praia means beach.
Jamie is the
Yeah.
only person to get a point this week.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Quiz.
Praia means beach.
Does it mean beach?
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably from when
Beach
I've been to
of
Portugal.
sun,
That's
yeah.
probably-
Well, it's easier to write that down.
That's so annoying.
So only
Lenny,
1
let's
point
take
one
the
this
questions
week.
1 point.
down a
No,
little.
No,
the
no,
whole
no, no,
week.
no,
No,
no. I love that quiz.
No, to be fair, that was a shit
Yeah, no,
show
you
from
did
us.
because you didn't get.
No, but there was a lot of very close answers. though.
Yes, there was.
Yeah,
There was.
To be fair, if we hadn't,
Yeah.
if we were, we
Yeah.
met.
I was very
Right,
yeah.
so-
If one of you had put 11, one of you would have got a point for the first
I
question.
need-
to be also, we probably should have done our research in
Yeah.
general.
So yeah.
So I need to do a lot better because I'm bottom with 2 points
So
still.
for me, quiz only 1 point from the quiz. Brilliant week
Yeah.
for me.
I'm with you as well. We're still on the same points.
Second from bottom is Dan or Liam with only 4 points. I'm only 2 points off of that, so potentially I can turn it around. Maybe if Dan's not here next week, and get Liam back.
I don't think he will be.
No, Liam got a point.
He
I don't
won't
want to
be.
hear it.
He won't be. here.
In joint second is Thomas and Jay, and guess who's top again?
Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Lloyd. Lloyd is top with
Hey.
7 points.
Yeah.
He is doing
Sure,
well.
We're on 6 then.
Overall,
We're
on
a point
five.
behind.
We're on five.
He's
we're-
now
we're fine.
4 points ahead
I thought we
overall
were on
as well.
5 before.
How many points do we have? If we're joined.
We should have 6.
You're on
Yeah.
6 each, yeah.
Yeah.
Six,
My guy.
6, 6,
Got
7,
it.
4, 2.
2.
Oh no.
You're like me, you like Liam last time, so
Yeah.
We all have to take our turns, I guess, but
Yeah, I know.
I need to sort myself out. But that'll be the end of the quiz segment this week. If you're out there, pray for me and what they make me do at the end of the month, because it's probably going to be me. Let's be honest.
got to do
Oh my god, yes! Oh yes, I'm gonna have fun for this.
I'm getting the nicest Man City shirt.
Don't worry, I can think of something worse.
No, we can do worse. Maybe we should just layer it because there was layers on yours.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like yours was decent though. Yours
Can we
was
control-
fine.
can
the
we just
France
control
shirt's looking nice, to be fair. Has
We
anyone
should
got a
just be able
France
to
shirt?
control-
Make him cut that hat.
Genuinely, control is
You
dating
can't
apps
make
for
me
all-
just right. Okay, for punishments, you can't make anybody destroy a piece of
Fair.
something.
They
they
don't have a
own.
France shirt.
Yes.
No permanent damage.
Can we
please.
just control his dating apps for a
What
week?
about a tattoo?
come on.
No permanent
That's
damage.
not damage. If anything, that's adding to you.
When I get a tattoo, I will wait until my
Should we say
grandparents.
end
dinner
of the
with us.
year punishment for you is a TBP on your bum.
No,
TBP.
no tattoos for anybody, and nobody has to get tattooed. Okay, but if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe. I think we're 97% new viewers currently, so make sure you hit that subscribe button to stick around and watch more of our amazing content. Drop us a like if you enjoyed the episode. We'll be back, I believe, tomorrow with a.
No, we won't. This purple show.
It's a Sunday, but there will be something on Sunday next year, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Our next podcast will be on Monday, which will be a red or a gradient show. Not sure which one it is this week because we've had to shift stuff around. Leave us a comment with what you thought and if you have any players that you want us to mention next week or any teams, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.